One. Welcome to Melanin and Manga. I am Sheena, she's a geek, and this is my monthly wrap up. I absolutely love October. I look forward to it every year. And it just seems like it just fucking flies by. I would just be too mad. And lately, these last couple of years, it's just been too hot to really feel like it's October. And I really didn't do anything to really celebrate except for read a couple of scary books, but I'm usually really into it. But even to just go to the haunted houses this year, it was like $60-$70. I was like, what the fuck? Don't nobody got time for that. I better have the piss scared out of me for $60-$70. Oh, something better follow me the fuck home for $60-$70. I was so mad when I saw the prices. But yeah, no, I did try by reading a few things and enjoying it that way. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so let's get into my haul for the month. I think I did pretty good. I kind of went stupid with the pops in October, so I'm just gonna make a whole nother video because that's how many I got. And it just needs its own little segment. But let's start with the manga and the manhwas that I picked up. So I got The Dangerous Convenience Store, number 4. I absolutely love this series. I haven't even opened it. I read it online, so I already know what happens, but I had to have them on my shelves. I absolutely love this story so much. Oh yeah, so good. We love the plastic wrap around here, okay? We appreciate those. Then I got Twilight Out of Focus, number 5. I absolutely love this series still. I don't know how much longer it's gonna go. And I know that the anime just started. They have one season, and it's just done so perfectly. They were getting a lot of hate because, you know, people be hating what they don't understand for whatever fucking reason. They ain't got nothing else better to do. So they're so pretty. Ugh. So cute. Ugh. This person knows how to draw beautiful people. Yeah. Okay. Then we have, oh my goodness, the second volume, A Covenant. This was a webtoons, and now it's being printed, and I can't wait to have all of them. Ugh, I absolutely love this series. This is another one that I've already read, and I just supporting the author. I mean, you know, the writer by buying it. Queer story, love it. Love the suspense. Love everything about it. Look at this art. Love them. Let me see if I can find something that's really going on. Love it. Ugh. Then I got Monster Cats number 2. Oh my god, I haven't read it yet, but I'm super excited to meet these other babies. Not the fucking, look at this. Is that nightmare cat? I fucking can't. Oh my goodness. I love the opening. Look at that. That's so cute. I just gifted a friend of mine for her birthday with the first one, so I hope she loves it as much as I do. Oh, I can't wait to read this. Then I got The Monster Who Wants to Eat Me, Volume 2. I'm really enjoying this series. Very simple art. It's kind of, I would say it's a GL. It's got that feeling to it. Oh, yeah. Then I picked up Dun Dun Dun, number 9. I absolutely love the series. I'm all caught up online. I am just in love with this series. This volume was so good. My son actually just devoured all 9 of them, so he's like, Mom, where's the rest? I'm like, Well, you gotta wait just like the rest of us. So if you're not reading Dantada, I know that it's blowing up. I just see it everywhere. I love it and hate it because, ugh. And I told you it was gonna blow up. Told you it was gonna be great, and I can't wait to see them get the attention that they deserve. These babies are so funny. It just feels good to hold it in my hand. You're probably like, what the fuck when you look at it. But the anime is already out. I think there's like four now that are out for episodes. So I saw the first 3 in theaters and they were amazing. So yes, read it, watch it, read it. Okay. Then I got Fangs number 3. Oh my god. My body was so ready for this, okay? Ugh, I miss my babies. Who else is reading this? Because, good god. I know Jen got it. I know that. Oh. Ah. Fucking trash for them. This had plastic wrap on it too, so yes. Beautiful cover. And it came out right at the end of October. I was like, yes, let me go get this, please. Then I got Miracle-chan. Miracle. And this is a horror story. It was recommended to me by my friend Brandy, and I finally picked it up, and man, this was wild. So, yeah, I got that one. Then I got this one. I was telling Inja about it because I felt like she would like this. So this is The Guy She Was Interested In Wasn't a Guy at All, Volume 1. So, yeah. Let's see. I haven't read it yet, but let's look. Ooh, I love that. Yep. It wasn't plastic wrap, but we shall see what happens. Oh, this is cute. Cute. And then, let's get into my Western comics that I picked up from my shop. I got Absolute Batman #1. Everybody says that this is where it's at now. I'm like, okay, let me pick it up. I haven't read it yet, but we shall see. Ooh, I like the beefy Batman. Look at him. Look at him. Ow. Yep. Okay. Then I got the Poison Ivy number, what is this? 26. I absolutely love this cover. Beautiful. The baby's so beautiful. Ooh. Fictional characters are ruining my life. And then I picked up DC vs. Vampires, World War B, number 3, and I got the B cover. Love it, love it, love it. Love it. And yeah, that is it. Did you guys pick up anything? Was there anything that you were really excited that came out in October? Let me know. I'd love to hear it. Love to talk about it. Yeah. Okay. So these are the books that I read physically. And to start the month off, I read Opus. And that is by Satoshi Kon, if that's... if I'm remembering it right. Sorry if I messed it up. But, yeah. And then I got the Poison Ivy number 2. And that is by Satoshi Kon. 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 And that is by Satoshi Kon that was part of one of the horror highlights that we were going to do, and we're still going to do it. It's about this mangaka, and he gets sucked into his own work and has to deal with like the life that he's created for these characters that he came up with. So it is a wild ass read. Inja actually picked it to read together, and at first I was like, what the fuck am I reading? And then she was like, you don't like it? And I was like, I don't know how I feel about this yet, but overall it was good. I won't get too much into it because we plan on highlighting it very soon. So, but I will say that I will give it like 3.5 stars out of 5. So, yeah. So the next one that I did read, and I read it through my Hoopla, and it's not supposed to actually come out on print until November, like mid-November, but for some reason Hoopla got it early, so I was able to check it out, and that's the manga called Sanctified. I absolutely loved it. Oh my god. BL. So you meet this guy, he's given Constantine, you know, like he could see the dead, he has all these powers, like, but he's just so broken. Like his team is gone. He's an exorcist, so let me start with that. So he can see like crime scenes and everything, like what really happened, and he deals with a lot of like paranormal stuff. So his team actually died, and like now he's alone, and he's just trying to drown his sorrows by drinking, not taking care of himself at all. So this one big case comes up, and they put him on there with another guy, and he's just like, no new friends. I don't need anybody else getting hurt because of me and all this bullshit, and I don't want to even give a shit about anybody. But this other dude is persistent, and he is secretly like obsessing over him. So I absolutely loved it. I love the storyline, I love the world building in there, and I can't wait to see more. I didn't know anything about this until I saw the beautiful cover. Oh my god. I was like, yes, please, let me get some of that. And it was so good. 4 out of 5. We have Goodbye Yuri. I've had this on my shelf for a while. Of course, I think I have all of Fujimoto's work on my shelf, so but I'm slowly chipping away at like things that I have not read that I have sitting on my shelf. So at the end of the year, I can see what I want to get rid of. But this is Goodbye Yuri by Fujimoto, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I think this is one of these books that you have to read for yourself and interpret it what it's trying to tell you. If you read that, maybe that makes sense. So you get to meet this guy, and his mother's dying. Let me see if I can find him. So, is that him? Yes. So, this dude right here, his mother is dying. And he decides to film her. Okay, so I should just open up to the first page. Good for you, Sheena. And he decides to film the rest of the time that he has with his mother. And then he decides to make a short film out of it and present it to the school, and it is a total flop. Okay, so everybody criticizes him for the way that everything went down, and they think that he dealt with his mother's grief poorly, except for this one girl, and that is Yuri. And she tells him it's like one of the greatest films that she's ever watched. She's really into watching all types of films, and she's like, you know what, me and you are going to make another film, and we are going to blow everybody away, and I'm going to help you. You're going to make the film, but I'm going to help you. So you just get to see their journey together, and I'm not going to get more into it. I need you to read it. And Fujimoto always has like this way of making you feel such big feelings, and very subtle ways of making you feel big things. So the ending, I was like, what the fuck? And then I went online, I was like, oh my god, this is beautiful. So 4 out of 5. Then I read it over with my son, and that was Dun 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 number 9. I can't get enough of these babies. I absolutely love them. So this one was about the battle that they had with the aliens that took her. Let me show you. Gigi, I think her name is. So here's one of the battle scenes. We had a new character introduced. Really introduced. We had way more characters introduced to them. So you get to see the battle that happens. And these aliens want her while they're dealing with everything else on top of all the other shit. They make me laugh so hard. Oh my god, Momo is so funny about Ken. She does not play that shit. Get away from her, man. But 4.5 out of 5. I love it how like they'll talk shit and they'll act like they don't love each other or anything like that, but then they'll end up like they'll always end up at the table eating together and really like solidifying their, you know, their friendships and everything. So please read this. Please, please, please. So I'll show you one more time. Alright. Then I read The Monster Who Wants to Eat Me, number 2. Love this one too. Very spooky vibes. So this story is about a girl that lost her family they drowned in the they had an accident and then they drowned in the ocean, and she's left by herself and she is just lost. She doesn't want to be here, you know, she wants to be with her family. She has nobody, and then this girl, like this mermaid, this girl right here, comes out of the sea and she tells her like, you smell so good. She was like, I just want to eat you up. She goes, but your sadness is kind of like throwing you off, so I need you to knock it off and be happy. So when I do devour you, when I do eat you, you taste just like how you smell. So she takes the time, the mermaid takes the time to get to know her and try to make her happy, even though she plans on eating her. But at the same time, she's like healing her heart. So, and kind of like putting some kind of, and the girl is kind of like putting humanity back into this creature, this mermaid, you know, because she's just a predator, like, and she doesn't have any feelings, and that's just for humans, you know. But she's starting to see that life is just more than just what she claims that it is. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'll definitely keep picking this up. And I give it, what, like 3.5 out of 5? Then I read Fangs, of course. As soon as I got it, I was like in the car, like. So we just get to see so there was a big ass cliffhanger in volume 2, and I think we had to wait like a damn near a year to know what the hell happened. So you finally get to see Ichi, why he's running away from his past, and you really get to see what happened to him a long time ago, and him and the baby just solidifying their relationship and moving forward. So they're so beautiful. Oh my god, I can't with them. And some scary shit happens at the end, and we have even more questions. Ichi's fucking ex comes back, and he's a fucking menace. There he is right there. There's the eggs. Yeah, I absolutely love this series. They're so beautiful. Can't get over how fucking gorgeous they are. But yeah, 4 out of 5. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Then I read Miracle-chan. I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry. So this is another little spooky read, and this has to do with this girl named Mary, I think that's her name. I can't remember. And she can see the dead. and she tries to ignore them as best as she can. This poor baby, she is fucking terrified all the time, and nobody knows why. Like, she hasn't told anybody because she doesn't want to give life to it. You know, she's hoping that it'll just go away. She's not understanding why this is all happening to her. And not only is it affecting her, but they start messing with the people that are around her. Like her best friend. Her best friend is, she's too extra. And, you know, so she's just trying to, and it's all day, all fucking day. Like, and she doesn't really know what's real and what's not at times, even though, like, things like this, okay, you know that that's not real. But there's certain parts, like when she was standing in line, she was so trying to keep her head down and trying not to, like, draw attention to herself, that she was actually standing in line with a whole bunch of dead people, you know. So just that poor baby just trying to just live her life and try to get protection and just anything to stop this nonsense. And I'm still not understanding, like, why she can see the things that she can. So, but yeah, there is, like, a fan service. Like, at the beginning, I was like, girls do not fucking sit like this. Hold on, let me see if I can find, like, some of the shots that it was in. I was just like, what is the fucking point of this? Like, little subtle things like this. And there was a bunch of more. But yeah, there is a fan service at the beginning. But it, oh, let's see, like this. It gets better as it goes along. And if you like that, that's cool. But, like, these kids are in high school, so that's why I was like, ew. But, yeah. I give it a 3. Good. So, I don't know if I'll collect the whole thing. Maybe I'll just find it at the library and read it that way. But I did enjoy it, so if I find it, like, cheap somewhere, then I'll probably pick it up. But, yeah. Those are the books. I think those are all the books that I read. And most of them were spooky, so I went with the theme. Very happy with my reads. All right. So let's move on to the ones that I listened to. One of the first books that I listened to in the month of October was Lights Out. And if you like Butcher and the Blackbird and you're missing them and you need something to take the edge off, this is perfect for you. Okay, so this is another dark romance. My boy Jacob Morgan was reading it, so I was like, hell yeah, let's go. I just love him. He does a lot of books that I really enjoy. And the other girl that's on there, the girl that was reading it too, she does the books for that Peter Pan series, that dark romance Peter Pan series. So if you listen to that, you know exactly who I'm talking about. But it was good. It was solid. You get to meet this girl. She is a nurse and she works in the ER, so she sees, like, all kinds of crazy shit throughout the day, and she never has time to do anything for herself. And she sees this guy on and off, and the guy that she sees, his roommate is obsessed with her, and he is a big hacker. He works for, like, this big company. He stays home, and his dad was actually a serial killer, so he thought that it was going to be passed down to him. So he was just, like, terrified of, like, going around people, you know, like, just interacting, just thinking that he was going to be just like his dad and have, like, the impulses and even like anybody. He didn't really mess with anybody because he was scared of, like, having the same effect on people that his dad did. So he ends up obsessing over her, and he finds out that she is into certain things, and he makes it come true. So yeah, if you like dark romance, this is right up your alley. I give it a 3.5, 5. I liked it that there was this one part when she found out something about him that she just didn't go like, oh, you know, oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, she actually used her head, like, okay, let me talk to him, instead of, like, running away and doing all this dramatic shit. Like, yeah, she actually was like, okay, let me calm down, let me get my thoughts together, and let me talk to him and, like, really use my head. And I love that. I hate when female characters do that shit. I'm like, did he just fucking show you everything? But yeah, no, it was it was good. So, yeah. Alright, moving along. I listened to A Werewolf's Guide to Seducing a Vampire. My friend Risha had read this and she was like, it's so cute, you have to listen to it. And I read it and I was like, okay. And then I borrowed it. And it was really cute. It was really cute. You get to meet this werewolf and he's very awkward. He has anxiety. He doesn't really like being a werewolf. He doesn't like doing a lot of things that the werewolves do. And they all live in like this little town. So you have like witches and vampires and all types of people, like, you know, all types of creatures living in this fun little town. And he actually gets drunk one night because he's really like lonely and depressed and shit. And he actually gets drunk one night and he goes online. He's fucking like, you know, drowning in his feelings by buying shit. And he ends up buying off of eBay this fucking little bottle. And it says that it has like a real like succubus in it, like vampire succubus in it. He's like, you know, blah blah blah, and he ends up buying it, and come to find out there really is a person in there. Somebody, a witch had put her in there, and then now he controls her, and it's just like, and she's like, you know, gorgeous, so he ends up taking care of her, and then, you know, they end up really building a friendship and then falling in love. It was really cute. I give it a 3 out of 5. It was really cute. So, and I think it's a part of a series, and I don't feel like you have to read them in order because that wasn't the first book to it, and I understood what the hell was going on. Like I said, you know, there's other characters in their own little stories, but I don't feel like you need to read them in order. Then I listened to Can Playa, and that was by Ali Hazelwood, I think. So the last book that I listened to by her, I was like, ugh. But then I was like, oh, she has like this little cute little rom-com about 2 nerds. I'm like, right up my alley. And it was very cute. So you get to meet this girl. She's like a developer for a game, and she has to work with her company has to work with another company to make this game. And then this game means a lot to her because the book she read with her dad when she was little. So she was wanting to really do good, but the guy that was on the other company, they didn't get along. So it was kind of like miscommunication, enemies to lovers type shit. So it was really cute. I loved it. I loved it that she made that girl funny. Like, she always makes her female characters hella funny. So but yeah, it was very cute, very short, very quick. I think it was like only like 4.5 hours long. So, but yeah, I give it a 3. It was really nice. Then I listened to The Witchery, and I absolutely love this. So this is about a group of witches, and they live in a small town, and then there's this kind of like this curse that happens. So each year they have to find a way to protect themselves against the werewolves that will come into town and hurt everybody. So I absolutely love like the magic system. I loved it that all the main characters were black, and just the sisterhood of it all and everything like that. But yeah, like the lore of it all, it was really good, and I liked it that I liked the girl that was like into necromancy. She was really funny. She was like very serious, like dead ass serious, but she was good at her craft. I really enjoyed it, so I give that a 3.5. Then oh my god, this book, I accidentally summoned a demon boyfriend. The way that I fucking cackled at the opening part, oh my god. And if anybody else has listened to this book or read this book, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So you meet this girl, and she is having trouble finding a man, you know, and everybody that she ends up dating is just a fucking loser. So she gets drunk one night, she's in her feelings, and she ends up like pulling out this book, and it has like spells in it and stuff, and she doesn't take it serious, so she ends up doing one, and it actually summons a demon, and that's actually her mate. So, and just dealing with that. So I thought it was, at times I found myself just laughing out loud, especially the opening. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I liked it that she was a bigger girl, and you know, there was parts in there that you could really relate to as being a black girl. But yeah, we need more books like this. We need more books like this. Black women love to hear about monster fucking too, okay? Come on. Then, oh, why did I get my finger stuck in that? Good job, Sheena. Alright, moving on. I listened to, okay, so 2 books by Ruby Dixon. Only the Cloney and When She's Shy. So those books have to deal with a bigger universe, or like a side story to the Ice Planet Barbarian series. One was like only like 45 minutes long. When She's Shy, so you meet this girl and a human, and she falls in love with an alien, and it's just like them getting together. And then the other one are 2 clones. So what happens is sometimes in this particular story is that girls are taken from Earth and they're copied, they're cloned. The original is broken down and, you know, killed, but she's like split into different pieces. And one of these girls is a clone, and she falls in love with another clone, another alien that is spliced down to, you know, to make basically slaves. That's basically what they are. And then they end up falling. They have their own little story, and they end up falling in love. So both were pretty. They were just the one Isn't She Shy? It's only 45 minutes long. I give it a 2. It wasn't anything crazy. The other one, it was a lot longer. You got to spend more time with the characters and everything. So, and I give that one a 3. I love it. It's just like mindless, something to listen to, something like just, it feels like coming home. Like, you know, if you followed this series for a long time, then you would know what I'm saying. So it's just easy to turn it on and listen to, and it's nothing like all this world building and all this shit that you have to really pay attention. So, but yeah, I enjoyed them. Then I listened to, The Filthy Rich Vampire 1, 2, and 3. I like devour those because my boy Teddy Hamilton was reading them. I said, let's fucking go. So, and the girl that is on there too. Oh my god, I love her voice so much, especially when she does a man's voice. Oh my god. But yeah, so you get to meet this girl, and she is a celloist, and she is just running herself ragged. Her mother's sick, so she's not able to work. So she's working like 2 jobs, plus trying to play when she can, and go to school and everything, just trying to juggle all this stuff. So she actually gets a gig at this party, this really fancy party, and she ends up finding out like it's all of it's vampires, and the one vampire that she ends up running into, she ends up getting mixed up with him, and yeah, it just goes on from there. Great. I love the rules of being a vampire in this series. I love that he fell first. You know, I love fated mates. I just love things like that. But yeah, it was good. I'm waiting for number 4 to be on audio. I went to go look for it. I was like, what is this bullshit? This book's been out for almost damn year. Where is the audio to it? I was like disappointed. But yeah, hopefully it comes out soon so I can finish it, because I need to know what happens. Damn it. But yeah, all of them. The first one I'll give 3.5. The next one I'll give a 4, and the last one was like a 3.5. Yeah, I enjoyed them. Teddy Hamilton just gets 4 stars by himself. Then I listened to, I think that's it. Hold on. No. There's one more. Okay. This is the one that fucking wowed me this month, okay? And that was the Immortal Dark. Oh, man. Okay. So I saw this one on somebody else's YouTube channel, and they were reading it, and then I saw it around, and it is so good. You guys have to read and listen to this book. So it deals with this girl, and she is looking for her sister, her twin sister, because they were separated and went into hiding because they possess magic and the blood for this, this bloodline that they needed to hide. But her and her sister got separated, and within that time, she believes that something really bad happened to her sister, that this one vampire took her sister. So she has to infiltrate the school that this vampire and this secret society that he's in to find where her sister is. And basically, it's enemies to lovers, like hardcore. If you ever listened to or read The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, that's the type of relationship it is, like how they were with each other, but hardcore hate each other. But the magic in here, the world building in here, all the characters in here, I was blown the fuck away at how good this book was. And I loved, I wanted to go to the school. Like, the girl, she was like not interested in anything that was going on at the school, of course, because she was driven by trying to find her sister and what happened to her sister. But I was like, damn, I would love to go to this school. This shit sounds so interesting. But yes, and black vampires, come on, we need more books like this, please. Okay. And it was really easy to listen to. I love the history in it. I love that. I just loved it. 4.5. It was so good. I need everybody to listen to it or read it. Yes. But I think that's it. I think I am up to 165 books now. So I'm really trying to, if I stay consistent these next 2 months, I think I can hit my goal by my birthday. So, and that is 200 books. So yeah. And that wraps up October. So let me know what you guys read and thought. So I've been waiting for October all year, okay? And it comes and it fucking flies by. I'd be so mad. I remember Angela calling me and she's like, "Oh, are you ready for the show this Sunday?" And I'm like, "What? Isn't that 2 weeks from now?" She's like, "Sheena, this is the 3rd week of October." I was like, damn, where did the time go? But I really didn't do anything that I really wanted to, but I was happy with all the stuff that I got, the reads that I got, the time, you know, just in solitude. That was fine. So, and I hope that your October was good. I'm excited for Thanksgiving and just to stuff my mouth. And yeah, and I hope that November is good to you. Angie and I are hoping to get a couple of things done. We have a few little things that we really want to see happen. But yeah, I wish you well in November, and I'll see you at the end of November. And yeah, take care. Thank you for all the love and support that you guys give. We really appreciate it. I really do. So yeah, until next time.